That's what I learn every week. Every week I learn that more and more people are mad. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here, my name is Bells, and today we've just got like just an easy chit chat. Get ready with me. I wanted to do my hair and talk to you guys. I've also done this makeup look, and let me guys know what you guys think. Do you guys want me to film that for you guys? I can do that. I'll probably do that on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram, and if you're not subscribed, then you should be subscribed. But yeah, I'm gonna do my hair. This hair is from Elfinhair. This is probably one of my favorite wigs. I love how thick it is and how beautiful it is, and it's a HD lace honey. Hello guys. Okay, let's get started with my hair. Like I said in the intro, this hair is from Elfinhair. It's really it's very thick. Of course I'm going to put some videos. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, it is really thin HD.
We're gonna cut this shit.
Yeah.
What?
That's it.
Nice. Where is it? Where's the fucking
I want two of them.
What's this? I know, right? The one I got installed like a while ago at the trap house. I got installed. Obviously the names, links, everything will be down below because I've had this wig for a while now. I've had this since like November, and I've been wearing it like on and off, and you guys have been asking me where's this wig from, and I can finally talk to you guys about it because it's been a minute. I'm gonna get a little comb, brush out any knots I may have. I actually wore this hair 2 days ago, so it's still kind of like straight, but I'm going to show you guys how to make sure it stays dead straight and little tips to use, and make sure like your wig is flat, because when I went out my wig was not flat. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. I'm gonna get my cloud nines, and what I do is I put any hair oil that's like dry hair oil. This one is from VO5. It's the Invisibly Light hair oil. So I recommend putting hair oil like the tiniest bit on your hair, like if this were the tiniest bit on each section. You don't want to put too much so that it weighs down, but I find this helps with like flyaways and helps it look like nice, sleeky, you know, flinky look. And I find that the oil helps the straightener, like the straight hair, hold a lot better. I can pass as many times as I want because it's not my real hair. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, what is there to talk about? There's so much. There's always so much. I feel like you guys are like my friends, so we're having like a catch up, you know. What would I say to my friend in a catch up? Okay, first thing I'd say to my friend in a catch up, I feel like I'm getting block happy. Like I am block queen right now. Like block Instagram, block Facebook, block Instagram, block Facebook. I'm gonna keep adding hair oil, like a tiny bit to each section, like even less than a pea size. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting block happy, and this is more so like strangers and people I find like bad vibes and stuff. With family and friends, I don't block. I used to honestly, like if you knew me, you knew I was like a cut off queen. Like I love to cut people off, I love to get rid, I love to start new, and then I'll still find myself praying and stuff, and like I would find that I don't get a sense of like closure from the situation. And not saying that you always need closure, but for me now, growing up, I'm realizing it's better sometimes to just end the friendship, relationship, whatever, on better terms. Like it doesn't mean that you need to be friends, but you just guys have an understanding. And I wouldn't go out my way to obviously have closure with people that have done me wrong, but just knowing that I've gotten everything off my chest is like really important. And I don't know, it's like growth for me, because like back then I don't want no closure, no nothing. And like I said, I'm not going out my way to talk to people who have done me dirty. I don't need to do that. I don't need to get any closure from it. But like moving forward with people that I do care about, it's just important to have like a conversation where you don't feel like you've left anything out, and you don't feel like you were in the wrong at all. I don't like to feel like guilty. I don't like that feeling. So that being said, I've avoided I don't even avoid. I purposely do not block people. Even if we're friends and we don't get along anymore, I won't block. It's just unnecessary. I feel like now I'm just, you know, in my 20s, I just need to understand that things don't always work out and that that's okay. But I'm not talking about violations and people who have done, like, disrespected you on another level. I can understand why people would block because out of sight, out of mind. But for me, especially if it's just not worked out, it's okay not to block and just move on with your life. And sometimes it's nice to know that they can watch you live your best life. So anyway, back to being block happy. With strangers now, oh, I can block for days. I can continue blocking. I find that people, especially when they don't know you or aren't that close to you or probably want to get close, and they find that the only way to get close is like to get some type of reaction or attention from you, it's just better to block those type of people. And I find that people, like, let's say if I've blocked someone, they'll get happy that I've blocked them and like want to show people that they've been blocked, making it out like, oh, I'm so triggered. I was like, no, that I don't care. Like, I really don't care. That's why I'm blocking you. It's easy for me to dismiss you because out of sight is really out of mind because I don't know who you are. But yes, like I was saying, it's very easy for me to block people who I don't care about. And oh my gosh, I might as well tell you guys like 2 different scenarios of where I've had to block someone. So the first one, it's actually ridiculous. And the thing is, I know these people are going to be watching because like the people you block, they get so happy that you've blocked them and they'll just probably try and keep watching your stuff. Like I did with people that I care about, not with strangers. Anyway, so I think I posted a picture on Instagram. I can't even remember, but I'll explain as I go on. I think I posted a picture and one of the girls or whoever was telling me, someone had commented, it was like a female, like, oh, you should stop purchasing stuff from fast fashion brands and like invest more in sustainability and go to thrift shops and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I think they must have done it to the point where it got on my nerves because I blocked them. So I don't know what the timeline is, but I blocked them, right? So I blocked them, and then I think I posted a picture on Twitter recently, and they had found me on Twitter, they were following me on Twitter, and they were like, oh, once again, you need to stop purchasing clothes from fast fashion brands. My friends' parents own Balenciaga and Gucci and they're not made from sweatshops, and yeah, you should just stop purchasing from Pretty Little Thing and all these places, which I barely shop at Pretty Little Thing. Everyone knows like my favourite high street shop is Zara, and no one will ever make me stop shopping there. I'm sorry. Never. Anyway, it's really funny because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of these designer places make the products in, let's say, China, and then send them to like send them to like Italy, let's say, and just put on final touches and then call it designer when it's really made in the same factories that other brands, you know what. Anyway, like I was saying, and I'm just like, okay, well, if your friends own Balenciaga and Gucci, then pay for my things. Like give me a solution that makes sense. If you want me to stop shopping a Pretty Little Thing because you shop at Gucci, then hello, give me money for Gucci, give me Gucci items. If you're that concerned, pay for my things. I then block again because she keeps going on. She just keeps going on and on. So I block her again, and the same day, like probably a few hours later, I'm watching, what am I watching on Netflix? I'm watching the Aaron Hernandez, the NFL player turned serial killer. You should watch that on Netflix. It's just mind-boggling and it's got loads of questions. So yeah, I'm watching it with Ade and Ade's brother. Sorry, I'm such a rambler, it's a joke. So yeah, we're watching it and Ade's just like, oh my gosh, I've just got the biggest essay on Instagram DMs. So I'm like, first of all, who is DMing you? Like, what is going on here? I've already got an attitude before he's even said who it is, but the fact that someone's just DMing him, a female, so it's just like, oh yeah, it's one girl that's just DM'd me and she's talking about you, and this is the longest like essay. Like, he's just like scrolling down his phone showing me how long this paragraph is. It's not even a paragraph, it's an essay. Like, oh yeah, I think you need to tell your girlfriend that she needs to stop purchasing fast fashion brands. I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. Like what do you want from me? So I'm not even gonna tell you what she said exactly, because I ended up telling him to block her. Duh, like what the hell. She was just saying, what was she saying? No, I've limited the amount of private jets I use, and my friend's parents own this, and I've got a friend that does this, and I've got a friend. Like, nothing about what she's doing with her life, nothing. All about her friend, her rich friends that take private jets and own this brand and own that brand, and they're doing this and they're making this amount of money. Like, she's literally atting the people in as if we're gonna go click and find out more about them, like we care. We were just like, what on earth? And like, people like that are weird. Like, first of all, you're mad at me at Pretty Little Thing, but you're limiting the amount of private jets you take. Once again, I don't understand. You want me to go to thrift shops, but you don't want to stop taking private jets. You just want to limit. Like, guys, like, when I say I was mind boggled, it was as if she had sent me everything just to brag. It was just like, what are you trying to do? Are you actually trying to help me come up with a solution? Or are you just using this opportunity to just brag about what other people in your life are doing and what you're not doing? But anyway, I blocked her. It was just like, people are so weird. And then like making out like, oh, I've triggered her, what she said. Like, I'm like, I wasn't triggered in I was annoyed. That's why I blocked you. I didn't want to see it. Anyway, another one. So this was like, I think this was all in the same week. This was like last week. So another situation, you could probably even see this one. So I must have posted a picture in a tracksuit on Instagram. It's always when I'm on Instagram, isn't it? So posted a picture on Instagram, casual tracksuit, whatever. And one girl had commented, oh, you look like you're giving me pregnancy vibes here. Oh, what's it? I feel like you are, congratulations. I was just like, I don't even know how to, I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. It was just like, first of all, I'm not, it's not even close, not even a little bit, not even wanted to, not even trying. And second of all, it was just like, how dare you? As a woman, like, I just don't understand. Even if I thought someone was pregnant, I'm not opening my mouth. I'm not. Like, there's just some things you just do not do, and you need to understand that you don't do them. Like, and it's just funny in 2020 that this is what we're still, like, topics that are still being discussed, like simple manners that people don't have. What? Like, sometimes, like, I feel like I'm being a bit, you know, impulsive, a bit like overreacting a bit, but I was like, at first I just kind of found it, I didn't know, I never found it funny. I found it like, huh? And then I just found it rude, because it was just like, even if you thought I was okay, but to congratulate me like I am was very strange. And then once again, I blocked her, but it's not even a thing where like you haven't triggered anything. I blocked her, and when I tell you guys, she DM'd every single one of my mates. I'm like, a good 7 people came to me to tell me that she told me to unblock. She told them for me to unblock her. Like, people are mad every day. And one of my friends had replied and just said like, well, stop saying like horrible things. And she was just like, oh, I didn't mean to say horrible things. I must have said it a bit too early then. I should have waited until she announced. Like, what? Like, what? Like, what do you even say to those people? And obviously people were in the comments like, what on earth? Because it was just like, sis, what are you trying to do? Like, what's your aim? I don't know. And like, now I'm trying to tell myself it's not good to react to everything. But sometimes it's like, if I don't react, then they'll go out of their way. It's really weird. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Like, what the hell? Am I bugging? I don't know, like, I know I've been gaining weight. I'm very, oh my God, can this, shut up, but I need it to be on. So yeah, I know I've been gaining weight, and that's like, that's fine. I'd rather someone say I'm getting big or I'm adding on weight rather than congratulating me for my pregnancy. It might be a bit rude depending on how the person says you're gaining weight, but I wouldn't be so inclined to block. I'll probably reply, in fact. It's just very strange. A lot of weirdos. What else is going on in life? I asked you guys on Instagram for like suggestions on what to talk about. A lot of you guys were just on like casual chats, and a lot of you guys wanted to know about manifestation, mental health and stuff. I feel like I can only really speak for myself when it comes to mental health. I can't talk for every, sorry, sorry, I can't talk, oh my god, can it shut, it just, it's like it wants to talk to you guys too, like, do you know what I mean? It wants to be included in the get ready with me. Yeah, it's just always easier for me to talk to from my perspective and what I have dealt with and stuff, because I feel like it's more genuine than me trying to speak for a majority. However, obviously some people always relate to you. Anywho, I'm gonna get my hot comb, which I've had on for about 20 minutes because I need to have it really, really hot. And I use the Wild hot comb. And yeah, it's really, really hot. I've had it on for like 20 minutes. It's a tip I learned from Mella Child. She usually has hers running while she's doing her makeup, so it's like extremely hot when it comes to doing her hair. And to get your wig as flat as possible, you need to section off tiny bits of the top part of your hair and then just keep on hot combing down. I have realised how, from like last year, how important and like top priority my mental health is. And not saying that I struggle with mental health, no. I have, you know, normal, I think it's like normal, like ups and downs with my mental health. And I understand the industry I'm in, like influencing, Instagram, YouTube, it can really, 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 really play on your mind. And it's very easy to kind of fall or lose yourself because of, in a place where comparison is just so likely to, like, comparison is so likely to happen. Maybe negative feelings, like I've spoken about it on in my previous vlog, of like jealousy, and yeah, it can bring out sometimes the worst in yourself, you know. Make an effort always to check in, not even like check in with myself, not even check like that, but like think through what I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling upset about something, why are you feeling upset about something? What is the reason and what will help? I've dealt with like loneliness, and then now I know that I can't live alone. I know that I don't want to live by myself. So I live by myself, but I mean by myself, like no one in the house but me. And some people might think that's quite like sad that I don't want to live. I just don't want to live by myself. I don't think there's anything wrong. I can be by myself. I just don't want to live by myself because I don't know if the video is still up, but like a few years ago I struggled a lot with like isolating myself. So especially when, like, let's say I'm going through a sad time, I struggle to let other people know I'm going through sad times, and I can and end up isolating myself from people I really care about because I don't really want to deal with anything or talk to anyone. And honestly, the biggest thing that's really helped me is actually like communicating what is wrong and talking about times when you're not feeling your best. And to be honest, I'll be honest, yeah, I am the strong friend. So like, you know, people who are often on a strong friend just end up taking everyone's load. And I'm not complaining, because I would want my friends to feel like they can come to me and vent and say anything. So when I say taking people's load, I don't mean it in a negative way, I mean it in a good way. Like so yeah, often taking others' loads, and then kind of when it's my turn to do so, I'm just like, oh no, I don't feel like anyone can deal with my problems, which is really, really bad. I find sometimes even talking to you guys, like I don't need to go in depth with my situations because obviously it's a public like platform and I don't really want to expose anyone or say anything. But sometimes when I tell you guys things, like I told you guys like when I was overwhelmed with uni, I told you guys when obviously like recently when I didn't want to, how I felt about friendships and stuff. So even talking to you guys really, really helps. And just talking to a camera, and then let's say I'm editing it, I can watch back as like a viewer and be like, ah, okay, I think this can help. I don't know. I think having an audience has helped me feel less lonely. It's really, really weird. like an audience and like supporters that really do care has really helped me kind of combat loneliness and like obviously insecurities I've had through school. Like I've made a whole video on my insecurities at school, and it's so crazy. I watched a little clip from The Real, and it was Adrian talking about back in the day she didn't have toys at her house, and she grew up poor, and her friend, like her way of having fun was having the TV subtitles on, because her dad didn't speak English, so he would watch subtitles to learn English. So her way of having fun was reading the script. So it would be like, oh, Jen is talking and Ben is talking, and she'd read Jen's line and her friend would read the other. People would come over, her friends would find it weird and tell people in school that she's like a weirdo, she gets people to read people go to her house and have to read it from subtitles for fun because she hasn't got no toys. And like now she's on like a daytime show, and the producers said she's amazing at reading the prompter because it's just like it looks natural to her, and it's just like things that she got teased about and she used to cry over are now things that she's really good at. I think that for me, especially dealing with like people making fun of my forehead, to like now my forehead being one of the things I really like about myself, and things that other people have found confidence in showing their forehead, and now is just beyond me. And like big lips being like the cool thing now, when back then I would get called everything under the sun. Do you remember school? Imagine having a big forehead and big lips. Are you crazy? Life can really come full circle. Like now I'm making other people feel good about their foreheads. And honestly, pretty girls have big foreheads. It's a fact. It's a scientific fact. So yeah, I think my biggest issues in terms of isolation were like loneliness, insecurities playing up to me, and a lot of the times it's very normal to just feel like you're just not it. You've got, you know, insecurities and things wrong with you, and you're not it, rather than you seeing it as things that are like quite comforting for other people and they can help them feel better. And sometimes even for me now, like I'll see someone who's like really beautiful and something and think like, oh, they're just so perfect, but they have like a kink or a quirk. I don't know, something about them that isn't like the beauty standard, and it's a bit different. And I don't know, it's like quite comforting and endearing to know that people have different things about them, and that can sometimes even help you how you feel about yourself. Like I'd say Rihanna, like with her big forehead, like people would say I look like Rihanna, and honestly think it's because of the forehead. But it's really nice to know, you know, like people really like Rihanna really embraces her looks and her forehead and her like Afrocentric nose and like stuff that I like isn't the beauty standard, but it's still very beautiful. And like, let's say she's got big feet, but who fucking cares? They're like the prettiest feet ever. And I think in a world where like now it's so normal to get like surgery and everything, I really appreciate people who just embrace what they have. And I think Rihanna's a really good example. Like she's embraced like when she was slim, skinny, big, she's not big, but more curvy and sexy. She was sexy when she was skinny. She's just beautiful, period. So then I'm gonna take Care styling wax stick all around, even do it the sides too, just to give it some lift. I would like it if like when you push it, it stays there. I always have to keep pushing it. I think that's all I've really got going on, like nothing much. I just wanted to like talk to you guys like I'm talking to friends about just different things on my mind, so that like I don't feel like I need to try too hard. I'm gonna love you guys and leave you guys, and I hope you guys like this just chitty chat. Get ready with me. It was nothing really, I was just wanting to just get things off my chest and talk to you guys like I talk to my friends. And I hope you guys really liked it. I will chat to you guys later. Take care. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.